Hello everyone, this is CMDR Trium. We're back once again with another episode in the Elite Dangerous universe. This is my Anaconda, the FNS Ambrosia, continuing our quest to earn money and get us over 100 million credits, with which we will buy ourselves a new ship. But more about that later. Oh! Okay, so that's not working out. No transactions are currently available. Let's go to Starport Services. Oh my word. That sounded like a loud explosion. My goodness. We're at 67 million credits. Oh ho ho ho. Well, my word. And I believe we have $2.83 million. And that'll be that, I think. Hello.
Hello.
And how are we this evening?
Not too bad.
Here, let's invite you to a wing instead.
Assist.
There we are. That way I can find out where you are. You're in the Darwin station. The Darwin Research Facility.
Yeah.
Oh, and Spike K looks like he just logged in. Are you docked right now?
Yes, I am. I'm actually messing around with... Hold on a second. I gotta get my key gun. Bye! Finally ready to go. Okay, never mind.
I have some good news. I got my headset fixed.
Got it fixed completely?
Well, I'm using headset, but I got the video fixed completely, yes. I pulled it apart, and now it works.
Alright.
So I figured it out. It's quite simple, actually, once you get inside of it. Okay, we're going to launch. I'm going to leave the Darwin station because I can, and I must make some money. What's that? I'm doing pretty good. I'm pulling in like 20 million a run.
Which run are you making?
Well, I've got, hang on a second, I've got full alliance standing with all but two, well, with two of them I have full alliance, and I'm friendly with the other two, close to alliance. And when I get all four of them alliance, then I can just run back and forth between here and whatchamacallit, McTurner. There's also, the criminals seem to have dried up for now, and it looks as if we're able to, actually make money properly by going out to Little Blue, and I can jump out there in 4 jumps, so things are looking pretty good at the moment.
Yeah, I've been just doing the one where I run out to the beacon that's 1 jump away. I can pull 20 million and run on that. It takes me 10 minutes to do that. As long as I can find the missions easy enough.
Yeah, I'm about 8 to 10 minutes to finish my run of 20 million, so it's not too bad. Maybe 12 if I take a USS, unknown signal source. Let's have a look at the map, however, and see what we got on the map today. Ooh.
So I bought a new toy today for my daughter for Christmas.
Oh. What kind of new toy?
A Lenovo yoga book.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Basically, it's one of those laptop slash
yoga machines.
Tablets.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of a hybrid between the two. Basically, it's like a laptop with a 10-inch screen on it that you can draw on the screen. It's got Windows 10 on it. You can draw on the screen, and it's got I guess they call it a Halo keyboard on it.
Oh yeah.
And then the keyboard's all just flat since it's holographic, you can actually draw on that surface too, and it shows up on the screen, which is kind of cool.
If you shake it, does the writing all disappear?
I haven't tried shaking it.
No? Okay.
It's not quite that old.
Well, every time they make up one of these...
So I gotta figure out how to get it set up for it, and then...
Yeah. You really should invest in a VR headset.
No,
no.
For children.
All right then. So, well, of course, they can always fight the VR monsters that come with some of the games. Like, you can, I don't know, I'm playing Doctor Strange in Marvel. There's lots of monsters to fight in that game.
Well, the problem is with kids, you don't want them wearing the... Shit, I gotta hack into her email yet. You don't want kids wearing or using a lot of VR yet, because their eyes have not completely developed yet. You can actually
that's true.
Damage.
That's true. Yeah.
Just like the Nintendo the 3DSs back in the day.
Yeah.
Anyone under a certain age wasn't supposed to use them because it could actually cause problems.
Yeah.
So that's one of the main reasons I don't have the fucking shit, because I don't want my kids to be trying to use it when I'm not around.
Yeah, they're increasing the resolution in the next version of the VR, of the Oculus, so, and they're claiming that they're paying closer attention to the eye issues, the optical issues. So, we'll see. I mean, they've got to do something. I mean, already you can focus them quite a bit, so it doesn't hurt everyone's eyes, but it does hurt a large percentage of the population, and the younger you are, the more likely it is to hurt you. So it looks here like Ramelli Terminal has been attacked by the Thargoids.
I haven't done much in game yet. Been screwing around all this other stuff. Yeah.
Well, it turns out this station is now on fire. And we are in deep trouble because, and I read up on a YouTube article. I think it was Sagittarius Eye, I'm not sure. But it turns out that, you know those barnacles? They do grow Thargoid capital ships. That's what they're for. And by the looks of it, in the not too distant future, there's going to be shit hitting the fan with these new capital ships. So what they will do is they will come and they will blast the shit out of everyone who comes and attacks them, and that will be that. So these are bay ships of the sort that I was describing before, and they're not pleased to see you. In addition, there's been a release of course, Chapter 4 of Beyond to video. And the video seems to indicate some of the features. Of course, mining, it looks like it's a focus, and exploration is another focus. So there will be those two elements dealt with. They are still not commenting on the atmospheres. They have ruled out several other key features, such as the fleet carrier and a few other things. Squadrons are in, fleet carriers are out. Atmospheres might be in for some of the planets, I'm thinking, but maybe not all. For example, they may decide to give gas giants atmospheres, but not terrestrial planets, or vice versa. And it's not clear what feature sets are completely in yet, but there are still some more surprises to come. And according to Obsidianet, who's had the inside track on this, it will be the largest by far, the largest single update that Elite has seen. And it will be greater in feature scope than all of the prior releases, all the prior update releases to Elite thus far in terms of number of features, new features introduced. That's direct from Obsidianet, who has already, of course, seen what is coming. So take that for what it's worth. What do you think of that?
Sounds like a lot of headache.
And it sounds like you'll be busy at Christmas because anytime you won't be spending with your family, it's anticipated you'll take some interest in Elite. But that's just my own prediction.
I gotta sit here. I made a Microsoft account for my daughter. Gotta verify it.
Did you?
Pain in the ass.
Yeah. Oh, you have to verify her as being the appropriate age.
I gotta verify her as being my child on here, so I still have control.
Oh, I see. Well, so this system here is the Lee Zucchini. So it's the Zucchini system, and what else has been attacked here? Oh yeah, and Kincaid won the election of the Alliance, so now it looks like the Alliance will be migrated from a parliamentary democracy to a republic, because it is getting a president and will no longer have a prime minister. Well, it'll have a prime minister, it's just the prime minister won't be as powerful. With an elected president like that, you end up with a republic. So there's that to think about as well in the backstory. I have 5 star systems where I'm housing ships at the moment. And Robigo is one of them. 6 actually. California Sector Bravo Victor Yankee Charlie 7 houses the last of them on the far side of the California Nebula. You know, there are a lot of stars in this galaxy.
Really?
Yeah. I was supposed to go and hang out with Osrilu tonight. I don't know if that'll actually happen. I have to watch my favorite program, Murder She Likes. Murder! The Maya system has a community goal. Let's have a look at the news and see what the news has brought us. It's Galnet, GNN, the Galactic News Network. And tonight, Close Encounters Core Initiative concludes. The Palin Institute campaign begins. Rackham has been hacked. Kincaid wins the election. But that's an old article. So Rackham, Palin, and Close Encounters are tonight's headlines. Let's have a look. Billionaire businessman Zachary Rackham has been targeted by a highly sophisticated hack and successfully withdrew 1 billion credits from his personal account. Spokesperson for Rackham Capital Investments informed shareholders, and quote, "We have reported the theft to the authorities and are reviewing our computer security systems. The only clue as to the criminal's identity is a message they left encoded in Mr. Rackham's account, and quote, the collective plays to win, end quote." Financial journalist Brianna Blanco commented in the Federal Times, and quote, "The purpose of the hack was evidently to reclaim the billion credit prize that Rackham won in the federal grand lottery. What Rackham Capital Investments didn't reveal was that the money was redistributed equally among several hundred of the company's former employees who were denied their company pensions years ago." There is a sweet irony to the old pirate Calico Zack having his money stolen by cyber pirates. Whoever the collective might be, they seem to have both a sense of justice and a sense of humor. Palin Institute campaign. The Palin Institute has announced an accelerated program to study and analyze a range of xenobiological data and perhaps discern the motives behind the Thargoids' unrelenting aggression. Professor Cora Shaw, director of the Palin Institute, released the following statement, and quote, "In recent months, the Institute performed countless studies on alien technology and physiology, and our stock of xenobiological samples is severely depleted. For this robust new study, we require a large amount of Thargoid material to support a wide range of experiments. The Rider Revolutionary Party, which is supporting the campaign, has placed an order for various Thargoid materials and promised to reward pilots who deliver the goods to Obsidian Orbital in the Maya system. The organization has also placed a kill order on all ships on its wanted list to ensure those delivering the materials to Rider Revolutionary Party can do so safely. The campaign begins 18 October 3304 and will run for 7 days. The final target is met earlier than planned. Campaign will end immediately." And finally, Close Encounters Corps initiative concludes. Close Encounters has announced its appeal for commodity has reached a successful conclusion, having received an overwhelming response from the galactic community. And so on and so on and so on. They thank pilots for their contributions to the initiative, etc., etc., etc. And that was the news on the 18th of October, 3304. And that was the Galactic News Network, or GNN. Huh! Oh, Manhat has come online. We're laying in a course right now for our next target. California Sector Bravo, Alpha, Alpha, Echo 6. Sector Bravo, Alpha, Alpha, Echo 6. Aha! What? Says I've exceeded my fuel allotment. Bravo, Alpha, Alpha, Echo 6 is out of range. We are 38.4 kilometers away from the station. FST charging. 4, 3, 2, 1, jump. Oh, and there should be a new ship class introduced after the next update as well.
All the more reason for me to have a shitload of money for the next update.
Perhaps it'll be the much renowned Panther class, formerly of Elite 2 Frontier fame.
I only have 800 million credits. I think I need a couple more if they're going to add a Panther. I hear that's going to be extremely expensive.
I think so.
Considering my cutter is 800 million credits alone, and I don't even have the fucking mirrored hull on it.
Well, you can't... Yeah, and you can't survive without a mirrored hull.
I can't afford to... Well, I could buy one now, considering it costs like fucking 600 million credits just for that mirrored hull.
That's true.
But I've just got the regular military on every single one of my craft, and I do just fine.
Yeah, well, what you need is the mirrored hull on your Corvettes. And you should have at least 3 Corvettes at all times.
Only got one. I downsized my fleet a bit. There's no point in having ships I'm not using. So I got my Eagles, I got my Creed, got my Ass, got my Corvette, got my Cutter, got my Anaconda.
Yep.
Gotta have the money maker. But all it's any good for.
Well, I think...
One paper airplane to kill my Anaconda in a dogfight.
Yeah, well, you need the Anaconda around as well to make some money. The Corvette, it's good in battle. First laid in for target planet with the Alliance outpost. And here we go. California sector, Bravo, Alpha, Alpha, Echo 6, 4. Planet 4, 11 light seconds. We're passing the tanker that sits in orbit around Planet 4. We have an unidentified signal source. We are ignoring those for the time being. Scan complete. And DG Space Tours. No encoded signals from either ship. But we are in the middle of a nebula, and this is a serious problem. Oh! Oh! I need to make some money for Li Yong Rui.
Oh, shit, that... fucking hear creepy music, and here it's a goddamn game that's sitting here on this computer finally downloaded. Or whatever the hell this thing is.
Well, it's Halloween, so there's going to be creepy music.
Well, it's Minecraft.
Oh.
Minecraft is just creepy.
Yeah, it is. Very creepy. I think we should delete Minecraft. Let's have a look at the galaxy again. Oh my god.
I'm just curious how well this will actually play Minecraft. Game mode, survival, hardcore, creative.
I play Minecraft on my cell phone.
But you're playing this thing without a problem. Considering it's probably... should be comparable to the cell phone. It's got 64 gig hard drive, I think.
Might not be quite enough. It means only 64 gigs.
It's also designed for being doing this shit, so we'll see.
Yeah. Well, we can almost make it all the way there on the fuel allotment we have. Let's see here. You know what we're going to do next? Next, we're going to plot a course, but we're going to go more directly. Where? Oh, where? Yeah, there's only 4 jumps here. Okay, so with 4 jumps, we can do this in 2, I think.
Oh, cool.
Jumps 80 light years. That's nice. Can we jump all the way there? No, it won't let us. No. No, the route is unreachable. However, we can do it in 2. It's because I don't have the fuel I need. 7311. 7311 and 71. No, we'll take the 73. Oh, yeah. We'll take the 7311. 7311. Oh!
Yeah,
Okay.
this thing plays Minecraft just fine. Probably better than her damn desktop like she's got up in her room.
That's what I was thinking.
Considering a desktop's a piece of shit.
Okay. So here's what we'll do. Inventory, material synthesis, FSD injection. 20 injections of standard.
Oh, it'll do that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how to hook up my HOTAS controls now.
You can't.
Yeah, I know. Well, perhaps it's getting warm though.
Here, let's go over... oh, holy shit. 1, 2. A 1, a 2, a cha-cha-cha. Yeah, let's do this one. That one is 50.58. Yeah. 50.58 and 56.63. Yeah. Let's see here. If we take this one, we can go.
I'm gonna mute you.
Alright then.
Still here.
Yep.
Yeah, my wife finally getting off work. She's been at work since 8 o'clock this morning.
Okay, and why was she so late?
Because they always need work done. She's one of the few that'll do the work.
Okay, and we're almost there after exploring about a quarter of the galaxy. We are within visual range of the target. jump.
That's an interesting place to put a fucking camera.
It is.
On this thing.
Where?
It's... It's on the keyboard. The keyboard will flip over backwards.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm screwing around all that. It's an interesting toy. I think my kid will enjoy it. Problem is, I'm going to have to probably buy another one for my other kid.
VR helmet.
No, because I'm not going to sit and deal with his eyes getting all fucked up.
No, I guess not. Oh, by the way, we declared pot legal here.
That's unfortunate.
What?
That's unfortunate.
Why would you say that?
Because now we're gonna have more drugs flowing through the United States because they're going to be hauling it from Mexico to Canada.
No, I don't think so. We grow it here ourselves.
What the hell is going on here?
We don't need the Mexicans to grow our drugs for us. We have more technology and we can do it ourselves. The Red Planet Taxi Service. There's surprisingly little controversy about it, and a number of European countries are about to follow suit. So it'll be an interesting time anyway. Of course, I'm all in favor, not because I'm into pot. I can't stand smoking pot myself, but it does open the doorway for other drugs that I'm more acclimated to. I just don't know when the United States is going to follow suit. It's already done so in a number of states at the state level, but federal level supersedes state law. And it's going to make life difficult for us, so especially with the data that the American Border Services collects on Canadians and retains indefinitely. There's no forgiveness. At least in the United States, you can apply for a pardon if you're an American citizen, but if you're a Canadian citizen, no such right exists.
It's because you don't have rights in America.
No, we do.
I don't have rights in Canada.
That's not true. You do have rights here, and I have rights in your country. They're just basic human rights. They don't extend to the full. They don't extend to the full degree that citizenship would allow. But I'm still a person, and it would still be. If someone in the United States were to kill me, that person would still be guilty of murder and charged as such after that, or extradited here, one of the two. But if there were no extradition treaty, they would still be charged with murder. Perfect. Haha. Now,
Windows Hello is not available on this device.
It's on mine. It's on multiple devices. How can you not have hello?
Oh, it just says it doesn't have it on this thing.
Where the hell are you going?
I probably don't have it on my desktop.
You seem to be like bolting around the California sector, and then I find you back at Darwin Research.
I haven't left Darwin Research.
Oh, well, why did it say... I don't know. Okay, well, anyway, we're late in a course. You didn't really think not being an American citizen somehow made you eligible to be shot, did you?
Yeah, I'd be a damn international terrorist.
I see. No, being in the United States as a foreigner does not earn you the title terrorist. At least not yet. Maybe if you vote Trump in again.
Oh, I didn't vote him the first time.
No. Actually, did you know that apparently he was on Twitter again last night spewing all kinds of nonsense, but among the nonsense he was spewing was that he's going to block off the border with Mexico, not with a wall, but with National Guard troops, and he's going to stop people from fleeing over the American border from the south if they're oppressed. So that stirred up a certain amount of controversy. I think someone should make him not like log into Twitter late at night, because he says all sorts of weird, ridiculous things.
He's got all these ideas. I think Americans have figured out he's full of shit and don't really give a damn.
Well, he's senile.
Figure it out.
He's gone completely senile.
Well, he's 70 years old. What do you expect?
Reagan was older than he was. Reagan didn't go completely bonkers on you.
Well, he didn't go up. He wasn't power hungry and go on a power trip either.
No, that's true. Hate to say it, but I kind of wish we had Reagan back at this point. Although I didn't.
A lot of people probably wish that.
Although I didn't feel that way at the time, I didn't realize how lucky I was to have a president who actually could think. Oh well, there's always next time.
I suppose let my kid decide if she wants this fucking Microsoft Edge or if she wants something else. It'll be for her to choose.
Just get her a Surface. Surface is a pretty good system.
What?
A Surface.
Oh god.
It's a computer that Microsoft makes, and it's fairly popular, and it's doing pretty well in sales.
Oh, I got one slight problem. I'm not buying that. Surface Pro costs a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, they do. I have one, but...
You don't buy a 13-year-old something like that.
Well, unless they're a prodigy given over to programming.
Well, there comes a point in time when you need to teach somebody how to fucking earn something instead of just give it to them.
That's true.
How does a 13-year-old earn a $1,500 fucking computer?
You have to go out and get a job.
Now you're starting to see what I'm saying. You don't just fucking give kids everything they want just because they want it, even if they're a prodigy or not. They need to learn how to become self-sufficient and how to acquire what they want by their own means.
Well, I don't know, there's like...
around and giving it just because they think they want it.
There is that kid, there are some exceptions to every rule. There's that kid in California, no, sorry, Washington State. He built a nuclear reactor out of spare parts in his parents' garage. And that gained him the attention of the Nuclear Energy Commission in the States, as well as the the Homeland Security. Seems Homeland Security didn't like the idea of an 11-year-old building a nuclear reactor for some reason, out of common household items.
They didn't like being outsmarted by an 11-year-old.
He is a pretty bright fellow, though. I've been following him as he's aged. And he certainly knows how to make money, because he's already started charging people for his ideas about how to build things, so... He's gonna... What's that?
I've got myself set up as administrator on this thing. So
okay.
My daughter can't really download or delete any programs without basically my permission.
Okay.
Without my credentials.
Alright then.
Oh, shit. Well, something else I need to put on here.
There is software packages out there that look after a lot of that stuff for you, though.
Why? Microsoft has got that ability.
They're the intention being that you have to be that you're supposed to be a network admin, or not a network admin, a network analyst.
In order to manage the shit in my own house.
Well, not specifically your own house. No, not in your own house. In the on a Microsoft domain. I mean, I can do it. You apparently can do it as well, but not everyone can. Ergo software. But it also makes it a little bit easier. The domain controls will let you do things like, for example, I can start a server, a virtualized server on the cloud in Microsoft Azure, and I can use that as my login server. So I don't actually have to go out and buy a dedicated server to manage logins into my home network.
Hold on, I got another phone call.
Okay.
I'm back.
Oh, good. We should tell GNN you're back. Okay, so here we are at Darwin Research again.
Fallout shelter.
I have to trade in my exploration data. Whoops! See, and I missed my rock. Where did you put my rock?
Well, it's up your ass, you know where it was.
Where is my rock? There we are. Let's go over here.
365 on here.
Where did you put my rock? I'm 12,000 kilometers from my rock. $5,000, $3,000, $2,000. I found my rock. Ooh! It's star lost. Oh, I'm parking my ship in my rock. It says here, Commander Quaid Amador was last seen 10th of October. He is the last person I've had contact with, other than you. You are in Bay 23, I believe. Whereas I am in Bay 17. And now, $3 million. 3 million credits. 4 million credits. Another 4 million credits. Ha 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 ha. And another 4 million credits. That takes us to 81 million credits. And we have crossed the alliance. Three million credits. Ha 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 ha. Oh, 84 million credits. All right then. We need to have power. Claim the salary. Universal Cartographics, 204,000 more credits. The dog! It's the dog. One doggy. Ah ha 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 ha.
Brought his what? Pillow. What does he get? Why did he bring a pillow?
He made his pillow for school.
Oh, I see what you're talking about now.
Your son has made a pillow, it seems.
Yeah.
What's he going to do with it? Now he's...
Camouflage.
That-
Actually, don't look bad.
No, they did pretty good on it.
Oh, now it seems he has a pillow.
They made a pillowcase.
Yeah.
Made.
Yeah.
What?
They actually don't look bad at all.
He did not make the pillow.
He made the pillowcase.
Alright then.
Probably should snip that off before it gets tugged, but otherwise, yeah, it looks good. Now when he's got holes in the socks, he can sew them up.
And he has slightly more laundry to do. I think we should steal the Voyager space probe and charge money for admission.
So which one did you end up going with?
Microsoft, or the Windows 10 one.
Voyager does not run Windows 10.
No, but this Lenovo Yoga Book does.
Oh. Okay. You can buy an orbit space station if you want, with all your money. Yeah, let's see. Speaking of money, holy shit, look at all the permits I have here. The Sol, the Horrors, Beta, Hydri, Van Manen, Star, Akinar, PLX 695, Expare, Ross 128, Sirius Systems, Alioth, Vega, Founders World. Because you never know when you need an extra permit. Well, I have 1.2 billion in assets at present.
Yeah, that's not very much.
I have earned 437 million credits since game start. I have played this game for 14 weeks, 5 days, 1 hour and 23 minutes. I have ferried 609 passenger missions, 2,300 tourists, 76 medical, 80 soldiers, 46 politicians. I pissed off...
You're on mute for a bit.
Oh, alright then. Ooh. Ooh. Holy shit. Holy moly. No. It's Antoine Colon. No. Mukoji. Oh my god. Oh my word. Mm.
on back.
Oh, good. I decided to crash into an asteroid.
How's that feel?
Well, there was no damage, so didn't really feel much of anything. And did you finish your little mission?
Yeah, yes, no. All kinds of missions go to Little Blue, but I don't want to go to Little Blue.
There's not much there. There's a blue star there. Surrounded by...
I have to re-outfit and put a doohickemus on here in order to go out there. I don't have fuel, so I can't go there. I've got a fuel scoop 25 light years away back at the prison ship, so it's not that big a deal, just I don't want to do it.
I didn't put my stuff at the prison ship. Instead, I stuffed it at the, oh, where the hell was it? At the edge, at the other side of the nebula, the other edge of it. Prefer that instead.
Oh, whatever floats your boat.
It's a little further away, but it's a little closer back to where I'm going, and I need that fuel scoop the whole time, so I put in a fuel scoop and I filled up the rest of my slots with passenger seating. Turns out there's no real benefit to putting seats in instead of cabins on these missions, because most of them, I mean, you do get the numbers, but most of them don't have that many people. So you got a you know, a cabin with 32 seats in it.
It takes 8 to 10 people per mission.
Yeah, at most. Most of the time, I mean, there's the odd one that fits 3. I put them in luxury or in first class. They're happy there. There's, you know, I haven't ever run out of mission slots, places, you know, missions to put people in, so it hasn't really worked out being either a benefit or a detriment.
Well, I've got pretty much, I'd have to look at the screen and tell you what I've got, but I've got some of everything.
Well, I have one of everything. It's just most of them are economy. There's one business cabin and one first class, and that's it. Oh, we're gonna run out of space here right away. Hang on. God, I love having my helmet fixed. That way I can actually take it off and put it back on again. Edgar? What does Edgar want? My passenger named Edgar wants something. Edgar, we're in orbit of a Neptune-class gas giant. What do you think we're gonna freaking lay our hands on around here?
They really need to tweak some of the missions like that. It's just redundantly stupid.
Like Edgar looks out the window. Oh, a Neptune-class gas giant. I think I need some new lawn furniture. Edgar, don't be an idiot.
You can always show them to the...
Show them the nearest airlock. Here, Edgar, your lawn furniture's right out this door. What the hell's wrong now?
Well,
Well, your wife or someone just went, oh my god!
oh, that's my wife.
What the hell's going on?
God only knows. When she's ready, she'll tell me.
What the hell is going on?
And again, maybe she's griping about me because I'm on my video game, or on my computer playing video games again.
November 4th. Hours go back.
Okay, so...
Good. That's about when the run starts winding down.
let's see here. Well, this is a Neptune-class gas giant. It is made of gas.
Really?
They
make gas giants?
Well...
Made of like lead or something.
Well, spikes in a wing, he tells me, so he can't be joining us.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
I go to plot a course for 45 light years, and it's taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 jumps to get there.
Well, what else do you want?
Or 5 jumps.
It's because you have all those people. So, this gas giant, turns out it's a Jupiter...
God damn it, I had to reload the operating system on a computer again, so it tweaked everything stupid. So I gotta go through and reset all my game settings. Now it's just 1 jump.
Well, this planet is 19 Earth masses with a radius of 21,500 kilometers. Gravity is 1.6 Gs at surface level. Surface temperature just 22 Kelvin. It is a hydrogen-helium composition, 75% to 24%.
Eliminate enemies. One of 5 targets. Nah, fuck you.
Ooh, ammonia, water vapor, hydrogen sulfide, phosphane, and sulfur. Would you like to perhaps go for a swim through the phosphane cyclone that I see below us? Okay. Let's not do that. Okay, let's move over here. Oh, there are many cyclones beneath us.
Okay, I gotta go in the settings and shut the fucking music off again.
Okay, we're gonna...
I tried doing an update a couple nights ago and it fucked up like it always does. It wiped or screwed up my operating system, so I had to reload it. Re-download all my games. I just bothered like Defiance. I didn't reload that one because I haven't played it in a while. Oh shit, I need to log into that other one if it's ever Nah, I'm gonna go shut fucking music off. Shit, I don't want to do it.
I think that Elite would be much more interesting if we could have like graphics like they do in Minecraft. So you could wander around your ship in a Minecraft level graphics as a Minecraft person. And then you could board each other's ships and start shooting Minecraft bullets at each other.
Why Minecraft? There's better games out there than Minecraft.
Can you imagine what that would be like? It'd be so weird. Okay, we're approaching our latest rock. I think you might own this rock. Aquarius, the Alliance Outpost. Okay, so this is your rock. It's all potato shaped, so that's why I'm making it your rock.
That's fine.
It's the wrong shape, so alright. The ABW Galactic Travel Agency. The ABW Galactic Travel Agency again. And finally, the Red Planet Taxi Service. No. It's beautiful corner tours. Let's start shooting at them. Okay, so now we have to go to our next destination. It's the blue orb. Yay, the blue orb. Oh! 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 Alright then.
I had an accident. Coward!
You figure out what you want to do with something? Help your mom pick a supper.
I've already had supper. Except I call it dinner. Oh goody. So how much money do you figure I need in order to get my Corvette started?
You're going to buy the Corvette, you're going to A-rate it. right away, you're going to need, what is it? I think about 500 million.
Holy shit.
And that's not counting weapons or shield boosters or anything. That's just your engines and your FSD and all that shit.
And how much does the Corvette cost under discount itself?
I want to say like 160 million. That Shinrardo?
Yeah, that sounds about right. I might I don't want to just E-rate the whole thing before I take it out for a spin, but I won't take it out to A-rate it. I will A-rate it eventually, but I want to get used to running the damn thing and get a feel for it, and for that I need to take it out before I A-rate it.
It's not much different than the Anaconda as far as
control.
A lot of functions. It's got more maneuverability. It doesn't have that big ass belly on it that hits the fucking mail slot every time you go in or out.
Holy shit, I'm here already.
So pretty much a virgin Corvette should handle about like your souped up Anaconda.
Okay.
Won't know much difference.
So I'm gonna need at least 300 million in order to get started. Just to
shipyard, I could just take a look at mine and tell you what it's worth. Actually, maybe I can. I just log into an ARA. Actually, yeah, shit, I gotta log in.
Well, I can figure it out. I have you here now. I may as well just ask you.
Yeah.
Let's see here, little boat, and where the hell are you? I guess we gotta go over here. We are approaching the space probe, well, the tourist probe. I'm all excited because we're going to get, in the next update, we're going to get probes of our own that will explore the star systems for us, so they'll have...
I have a feeling they're going to fuck it up so that I can't just jump into a system, hit the fucking button, be able to see what planets are there. I'm going to have to fly all over the fucking system for 20 minutes at a time just to figure out what's in the system.
Well, I know this, that you're going to be able only to determine where the gravity wells are, and then you're going to need those probes in order to do much more, to find out much more about a planet.
If you know there's a gravity well there, there's a fucking planet. I mean, you don't got to give me all the detailed goddamn information. But when I pull up the damn system,
well, you'll be able to see.
Target a fucking planet without having to run around for 20 minutes.
Yeah, well, you'll be able to see the planet. I mean, there's no question about that. But you're not going to necessarily get a whole shitload of information without flying up to it.
Well, that's fine. I don't need to know all the details of it other than, okay, the planet's right here. Now I can point at it and I at least turn it into the right planet. That's all I care.
Yeah, no, you'll be able to do that, I think. But don't forget, these planets from far away, they're quite small. I mean, they're not the easiest things to find. You'll be able to see them, but you'll see them to scale, and scale models of these planets are...
I'm still sitting at 3.2 billion in assets. No, I'm in
let's just see here, what the fuck.
I think I need to update, import my journal.
And the tourist ships have taken off. After them! Oh, we got it! Get it? Pain, pleasure, cruises. Aha!
Pain is pleasure cruises?
Pain is pleasure cruises.
3.5 billion in assets. Now that I update this shit.
Yeah, these ships.
I hadn't figured out I got rid of some of these ships. Federal Corvette right now is worth 588.9 million credits.
Yeah, you know what?
Mine just needs engineering, but otherwise it's pretty much battle ready. So 600 million credits should be good to go.
There's something sexual going on these ships out here, because the painless pleasure thing is kind of a theme at the moment.
Jump to silent running. You can't find me now, even though you interdicted me, dickweed.
Okay, so now, speaking of sex, do you know that the Canadian federal government has decided that our bestiality laws need to be updated? So guess what they're doing?
Now you're going to legalize bestiality?
No, they're making it more illegal because they're out of concern.
How can you make it more illegal?
Well,
sex with a wildebeest?
They're stiffening the penalties for having sex with the wildebeest. So you're not going to be allowed. I mean, if you have sex with a wildebeest and you get caught, you're going to be going to jail for longer. I mean, something is obviously wrong with you if you are having sex with a wildebeest in the first place. But
if it's consensual, why is it so wrong to have sex with a wildebeest?
I don't think animals can give consent. I think is the idea behind the law. But
you never know.
I don't think so.
Well, if I can't engage in bestiality anymore, I'll just start having sex with chickens and turkeys and ducks.
Yeah, ducks.
They're not a beast, they're a poultry.
That's right. Ducks. You're going to have to give, if you visit Canada, you have to give up duck sex while you're here. So I guess that strikes Canada off the list of possible venues to visit. Duly noted. I don't know, I found it interesting. Although it was kind of, it's not that it's too liberal even for me, but it's just like, I don't know. We won't declare certain types of animals.
If you're so pathetic that you can't have sex with a real woman or a real man, maybe you should live a celibate lifestyle.
I know, it's pretty fucked up, but in general, no one's going to oppose this law, because who the hell wants to stand up and say, yeah, no, you have to be allowed to have sex with poultry whenever you want. I mean, no one's going to do that, so...
I want to have sex with a salamander!
It's expected to pass without much opposition.
I would hope so, honestly. Uh-oh. I'm at 80% heat, 82.
Perhaps the United States will follow Canada's lead and...
Land still hasn't been able to find me to... Oh, shit.
And will follow Canada's lead and make it more illegal to have sex with animals. It's kind of like being a little bit pregnant. I mean, you can be pregnant and then you can be very pregnant. I suppose.
Yeah, shit. I fucked that whole deal up. I failed almost all my missions.
But are you very
Is it
pregnant?
can or what?
Yes, but are you very pregnant?
Only friendly. Well, fuck you guys.
Are you
Oh, I
very
committed a
pregnant?
crime. Yeah, I tried entering the station. Without
You've
documents.
committed bestiality. Na, 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 na.
At least I'm not losing anything other than reputation, which is easy to acquire here.
Obviously, you're turned on by bug splat and are attracted to Thargoids. No?
I'm pointed at the station, so the landing computer takes over and does a fucking nosedive, points towards the sun, boosts, flips back around, ends up 4 kilometers farther away from the station than it was when it engaged. Just to... Why? I'm already pointing at the station, just go straight, dumb fuck computer.
It doesn't like all this talk of bestiality, I don't think.
Well, that's fine, I don't care for it either. Yeah, the wildebeest isn't a very good conversationalist, so it's kind of just a sexual...
A sexual toy.
Yeah.
An objectified creature. Just like the Thargoids. What they're really pissed off about are all these humans that are trying to rape them.
3 passengers. Wow. Oh, I had 6 of them bail. Or 7. I don't know.
The Thargoids are just pissed off at humanity for trying to rape them all the time.
No, they'd have stopped abducting our people and doing probes on them.
There wouldn't be all these...
Integrity. Oh, I got a shitty paint job on this ship now.
There wouldn't be all these sexual problems. Oh! Oh! Oh, never mind.
1.9 million credits. Oh, it makes 6 million credits all this run. I'm unlucky.
Ah!
That would have been a damn good payday, too.
Yep. More than the interstellar lottery. You have entered the Terran Interstellar Lottery. La 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 la. Well, now we're in orbit of a K-type orange giant. Oh, sorry, orange star.
I think I'm going to Mike Turner Bark Mounds next.
The danger there is that the bark mounts will turn into a Thargoid super carrier or base ship, and you'll be probed.
No, it won't be the first time. Yeah. Okay.
Oh no! Oh no.
Now what'd you do?
Well, it seems that there's been a little bit of an accident.
You ran over a sidewinder again?
No, it looks as if there was an Alliance Challenger that... Well, it was parked up near one of the beams near the mail slot. And the laser started shooting at it because I guess it was stuck on the beam by the mail slot. And it could not get up or something. What's that?
You got hit in the crossfire?
No, I almost did, but no, I was clear. However, pieces of ship began raining on top of me, and now there's a piece of Challenger floating around inside the base, kind of like, you know, loose change in your pocket in the dryer. It just kind of tumbles around and around endlessly. It's kind of what's going on here now. Oh, and here's another piece. And it's flying over top of my ship. And it is going to land next to my ship. And there's another piece. There's some larger pieces now falling near my ship. Yeah, this doesn't look good. Well, it seems that they've settled into a nearby bay. It's a small-sized or medium-sized bay. And it's collected them, and they are basically just sitting there. Anyway, that's interesting, but not really all that relevant. And now we'll enter the hangar. Welcome to Darwin Research Facility. We're here to collect pieces of flotsam and deposit it next to your ship while you do some other stuff. Oh! Something happened. $3.3 million credits. Oh, isn't that nice?
I gotta shut the fucking orbit lines off too. Damn it.
You don't like the orbit lines. 4 million credits.
I find the orbit lines extremely fucking irritating. But
I added the teacher, I can give him a tip now while I'm ordering to the driver.
More money.
25%, 20%, 15%.
And more money.
I'd go with like the 15% at most.
I was going to do 10.
5.4 million credits.
Yeah, I guess that's fine.
And more money.
He's delivering the fucking food. It's not like he's doing anything special.
Corey Goodwin, thank you once again, Commander.
Yeah, fucking 74 goddamn degrees out today.
That's what it's going to be here tomorrow.
Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Celsius.
Why
No, it's going to be Fahrenheit. Obviously, if it was Celsius, it would be stupidly hot.
You need to update your information.
Okay.
That oil ordered from Domino's.
Yeah, January.
I think you've replaced your cards since then.
No, not yet.
Oh, we can play a game of Deep Space Clueless with Deep Space Investigations. Was it General Mustard? With the railgun
What's her name?
in the starport.
For Murder, She Wrote.
Angela Lansbury.
There you go. I can't think of her fucking name.
It's Murder She Likes. And she always made that stupid face. Oh, you can't see my face. No.
I found that show to be kind of an annoying. I'm going to get interdicted as I'm coming into the planet.
I couldn't figure out why the police were never suspicious of her when she was always around when there was a murder. It's like, how come they're here every time someone dies? Like, you always seem to be lingering around when there's a body. How the hell does this happen? What are you doing to these people? And like I said, she always made that stupid face. Okay. We can make yes, the 21 million credits from the O'Gary sector. Sorry, 22 million credits from the O'Gary sector. .8. No, wanted in multiple systems. That's a bad sign. Well, this one's a good one. It's 6 million credits. 6 million credits! And you have to go to Little Blue, but that's fine. Pick it. Pick it up now. Accept the contract, okay. And 5.4 million credits. Yes. Oh, we can go to Turner Bark, get down Mounds. No, we can't, because this person is wanted in multiple systems. And this one... Yeah. Yeah. We'll take that one. .6. Turner Mounds and Little Blue. Sure, what the hell? $12 million credits. Okay. Here's what we'll do. We'll take yeah. Law abiding. And they want it done in 9 hours. Oh, I hate passengers and their fucking stupid time limits. They're going across the cosmos, not across the fucking street. Fine. We'll take the general to the Alliance outpost. Okay, we're ready. Are you still here?
I'm just coming back. I'm currently docking.
Where'd you go? The McTurner Mounds?
Mounds.
Where else?
Back here.
Oh, okay. To the mounds and back.
Yeah.
Alright then. We'll let you do that. And now, it's time to buy a new ship from Saud Kruger Corporation.
Why?
Oh! Here you come. 1.2, 1.1. Oh, you're coming in. You should see pieces of spaceship around you.
It's clear blue skies for me.
Then you're not inside of a space station. You're on a planet.
I am inside of Darwin Research Facility.
When did it gain a sky? Alright, never mind that. Ooh, I like this leather outfit this guy's wearing here. On the advertisements.
Do you like the outfit or the guy?
Well, the guy's pretty cute too, but I was referring to the outfit. And so what if I like the guy? What's wrong with that? Except you can't really see his face, so you have no idea what he looks like. But yeah, he could look like, what's the name of that troll that you fear waking up next to in the power listing? Here, let's just go over here. Galactic. Yeah, Delane. He's a frightening fellow. Archon, yeah, it's Archon Delane.
I just made 20 million on that run.
You could also be horrified to learn you've woken up after a night that you can barely remember next to Zachary Hudson. Or how about...
I want to remember that.
Or how about Zemina Torval?
Hey, she gave me 40,000 credits to sleep with her, and all the booze I could drink. So I got super drunk, and I tapped an old lady, and made some money and went home. I don't have to remember it. Or check cash just fine.
You need to write a book about that. If I have to wake up next to someone, it's going to be Aisling Duval that I want to wake up next to. Along with the other half of the galaxy. Well, there's more than two of us in the galaxy, so... Okay! I'm going to the Bark Mounds, and then we're going to Little Blue.
Fucking Civil War, you goddamn warmongering idiots in this system.
Right now? No.
Yeah.
No.
Far-flung entertainment is in civil war with deep space investigations.
The clueless people? It's Zemina Torval with the dildo in the library. At the Imperial Palace in Akron. That's pretty clueless. Let's just have a look over here and see what we have. Well, I don't show them as being in...
I gotta find something to drink, so I'll be back shortly.
Why the hell... Oh no! None. None. Oh, it's in Civil War. Who gives a shit? Marry you little wanker. And now is your big chance. Hello, Spike. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm pretty sick still.
Why? What have you got?
It's a head cold.
Not syphilis again?
Not too painful. Lost most of my hearing last night, though. It wasn't very fun.
No. You're getting old, so you might die or something, but probably not.
No. I got a rebuy.
Have you heard anything about... Yes, I have a rebuy.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about this new ship that they're adding in Chapter 4?
Well, there's a couple of them.
Panther?
There's more than one.
Panther?
Panther Clipper, is that what you're saying? No, I doubt it.
I want the Panther. I was hoping for the Panther.
Big.
I know, we need another big ship. What else could there be?
I'm pretty sure it won't be a combat ship, and it might be a specialized mining ship or a specialized exploration.
Well, the Panther,
slots.
the Panther isn't exclusively a battleship. It's capable of doing mining, and it has a lot of cargo space. That's the main thing about the Panther. And by a lot, I mean way more than the Type 10 or the Type 9.
Yeah.
It would cost a fortune to buy, I'm quite sure, because it's Corvette, it's Clipper or Corvette size, and it's just going to have a lot of cargo space, more than the Clipper does, or the Cutter. Sorry, more than the Imperial Cutter.
Yeah.
So.
But the ships that are coming in the update, I would assume that since they released combat anti-Thargoid style ships previously on the Alliance deck, that this time it will be something other than that. It could be a large trading ship.
Well, I was thinking about mining and exploration are the focus. So something that will take you, that will jump like 150 light years would be nice. Or something that has a lot of cargo space. Because the Type 9 is okay for medium range cargo missions, but it's not really good at jumping particularly far, nor is it great at hauling gigantic amounts of cargo, like thousands of metric tons worth, and I would like to see that.
Don't buy yourself such a big cargo ship that you can't afford to fill it up with the cargo.
Well, a few thousand metric tons of cargo is well within. I think the three of us, the squad leader, yourself and myself, can all afford a few thousand tons of cargo, depending on what it is, of course.
But if you can put 3,000 at a place at one time, then you got to find places where you can buy 3,000. The game isn't really set up for that anymore. It's set up for a big hunt. It's like you need a fourth player just to do all the data mining, find out where to get the next load.
Well, didn't they have those mining not mining, but those those missions that would have 2,000 or 3,000 metric tons of cargo, and then you'd have to split it up against against multiple runs between two bases?
Yeah, sourcing missions. They typically put sourcing missions in a way that you'll get one mission every once in a while that is a really good payout, but the items that you got to buy are fractions in selection. You have to go to several systems to garner enough items. So what's the point of it being a wing mission if you all have to fly in different directions?
Well, the ones I'm talking about,
go to the same place.
No, the ones I'm talking about, you would just like get a straight up mission. We want, 3,500 metric tons of resonators delivered from this point to that point. And no one has 3,500 metric tons of cargo, so you have to do it across many different missions at the same time, right? And the only way to do that is to split it up against multiple runs. So you load it up.
Yeah, so that's good gameplay, but I don't find that type of thing all that exciting to do in the long run. If there's some reason to do it, like repping a system or putting someone over on their trade rank or whatever it is, then that's fine. But
yeah, I mean, it's something.
It's redundant.
It seems like you get like 1 million, maybe 2, out of that type of a mission, which is not very much money, and you spend a lot of time doing it. So,
yeah,
and that's another.
Think about in terms of gaining enough credits to do what you want to do, and not about what it is that you're doing with.
But that's part of the problem. That's part of the problem in the game, though, is that you get these ridiculous amounts of time that you have to spend just earning like 1 million or 2 million credits on a certain type of mission, and then you come out to California Nebula and deliver passengers, and you get 20 million a run. I mean, it doesn't make any sense why that would be, when, like, inside the bubble I'm not making as much per passenger that I'm making out in California Nebula, and there's not really a good reason why. Additionally, you can take multiples of people. Like if you take an economy size cabin with like 32 seats in it, you should be able to charge each economy passenger a basic amount per head, right? And you're not getting all that much money out of them. Now, mind you, it is coach, or the equivalent of coach, but once more, you're getting a disproportionately small number of... You get like an offer from someone to like, oh, I would like to book this part of your spacecraft, and I'll pay you 4 million credits for it, but that's what a luxury, 3 luxury cabins would cost anyway. And why the hell are you booking 32 seats on a spaceship? That doesn't make any sense. I don't follow that.
So I got a board flip here, so I'll be back.
Okay.
I got food.
Yeah, you missed Spike. He was here for a second.
Alright.
Yeah, you just missed him seconds ago. He may be back though. We'll see. Oh shit. Anaconda.
Unless there's Sargoids around here, I don't know if he's going to come out to California.
No, he's not likely to come out here, but I mean, converse with him about the game. Okay, I'm taking off. I'm going to McTurner, and then I'm off to Little Blue. You may follow in my wake if you wish.
I'm going to eat my pasta bowl, bread thing, pizza, and cheesy sticks.
Oh, I get to fly towards the sun. How exciting. Galaxy map, please. Oh my god, we're flying towards the sun. I hate flying towards the sun. Ah, the sun. Okay, and now...
Start melting, you'll be okay.
Well, I often melt. Let's just see here, the McTurner base. I'll lay in a course there. I'll go over here. And we're engaging. And here we go. We are in interstellar high-wake jump space. .5 light years. It just mirrors this star getting closer to the other one. Didn't think Stellar Forge let stars float around in a galaxy like that.
Well, I saw some videos on YouTube where they've had moons and planets collide.
Yeah, I've seen that too, but not stars. And planets are a little different. I mean, planets actively orbit around their stars. Stars, yes, technically they orbit the core of the galaxy, but not that quickly. They're not rocketing along at hyper light speed and then crashing into one another. So, although technically there should be the odd collision with a black hole every once in a while. It's not really the way the game is set up. Another thing that would be interesting to have in this game is an event where the star explodes and turns into a pulsar or a white dwarf or something.
Who says it doesn't happen? There's nobody ever out there because there's 400 billion stars.
I know, but if someone actually witnessed something like that, that would be pretty fucking interesting, I would think. Okay, here we go. Approaching McTurner base. And we have the Alliance outpost on the screen, which is in the South Polar region. Passing the tanker. The stationary tanker that never moves. And we finally got some encoded data, untypical shield scans, and unidentified scan archives. Okay, let's go to the Mike Turner Barkman. Destination lock complete. Course laid in. We are jumping one more time. Three, two, one.
Oh my
Now,
gosh, tanker.
now we are entering the...
Egyptian butt.
Okay, now we're entering the glide path. Five kilometers and closing. 3 kilometers in closing. Yeah. We have enough fuel to make it up to one jump ahead of our target. And here we go, jumping. No. I have re-invited Spike back to our wing. It is unclear if he will join us. Oh dear, we have run into the star's exclusion zone. And this has caused a very large problem. Oh, dear me. And we are now approaching our target. Pain Pleasure Cruises again. As you can see, more sexual innuendo.
Jealous and can't afford a ride on them sexual palaces.
Yeah, well... crashed into it. It jumped away before I could crash into it again. It was most unfortunate. We're 20 kilometers away from our target. But here's what we're going to do now. We're going to return. We will leave the BD bubble. And we have jumped. 2 jumps to go. Yuck. La 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 la. Oh my God. I believe this is the final jump.
Why not drive this? You can drive it, but you can't get caught. And make sure you total so you can get your vehicle.
Entering starport now. You are leaving starport now.
In a minute I will be.
You should raise your landing gear. Okay, and we are landing.
I'm going to fly all the way there and super cruise with my landing gear down.
Well, obviously that's the best way to do it.
That's what I figured.
And we have 100 million credits.
You have how much?
100 million.
That's all?
Well, it's about to take a bit of a jump. We're now at 106.
I thought you had more than that.
I do now. 111.
You must have done some major purchasing in the last week or something. I thought you were up around 200 million.
This guy is dressed like a total fairy.
Maybe he is.
He might be. Okay, 115 million. $117 million.
So you want to hear something amusing?
1 minute. 100 and...
Discord chat the other day.
Yeah.
There happened to be another person in there at the same time from South Dakota. It's kind of surprising.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
118.1 million total.
How much? 100 what?
118, so that wasn't too bad. An 18 million credit run.
You want to take a guess at what I got?
Oh, 800 million probably.
849 million.
Pretty good guess.
I figure if they add a new ship or two to the game in the next couple months, I better have some credits on hand just to purchase. Considering every ship I've got now is A-framed, it's not too big a deal anymore.
According to this, you just engage your high-energy FSD. Oh, you little bastard. Fuck!
Now what happened?
Oh, fucking goddamn. Oh yeah, the Civil War is broken up between the weakest two members of this system.
For the last 2-3 weeks, they've been going at it. They'll be in war for 3, 4, 5 days. They'll take a day or two off, and they'll be back to Civil War again.
Yeah, they seem to hate each other. Okay, let's have a look here. Hang on. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. Hang on, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Oh, kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Oh. Oh.
finally back yet?
What's that?
Are you finally back?
I just arrived.
So just for the fun of it, I went into the crew lounge.
Yes?
The cheapest pilot here, his name is Prince Fox. F-U-C-H-S.
F-U-C-H-S. It's not pronounced Fuchs.
I don't know.
Could be wrong about that, but I think it's pronounced Fuchs.
I don't know. It's just kind of funny.
Yep. Well, I'm going to have to take off because my program is about to begin and it's the end of the day / night.
Here's the other crew member to tell you about. Her name is Juana Cherry. J-U-A-N-A. I'm going to guess that's probably a Hispanic name, Juana, I'm going to guess.
Yeah, that's kind of a silly name. Let's see here, just looking through the list. It says here, well, I gained about 40 million credits tonight. That's not too bad. Oh, and what's a bit of a surprise is the lack of criminal elements in the passenger manifest.
I had wanted people every single trip tonight.
I mean, they're certainly there, but I mean, I was able to find people that were not criminals, and I can't say that about every evening that I played this stupid thing. I mean, I'm getting people here 4 and 5 million for a run that have no criminal history at all, and that is a big bonus.
I'm gonna have to go get me a fucking fuel scoop, I think.
I have a 6A fuel scoop, but it doesn't really help you, I guess.
Well, I've got a 7A 20 some light years away.
Well, you should probably use that one.
Yeah.
I can only fit a 6A on here. I don't think I'm allowed. Well, I could put a 7A, but I'd have to have no shields. Let's see here. We've got Bernadette Graham. Isn't that nice? No Juana Cherry or Mr. Fox or whatever the hell his name is. Lovely Curry. Alonzo Prince, Wendell Egger, Ricky Terrell, Chera Tyler, Newton John, Sol Sargassian, Yvette Blake, Alexander Hayes, Elise Benson, Hassan Becker, Carlo Hart Clay, Monte Farley, Jonathan Prifke, Scotty Frishori, Yanai Hernandez, Tom Kane, Willow Houston, Isaiah McLeod, Maya McCall, Marissa Alexander, April Langley, Russell Pollard, Giovanni Sykes, Avril Browning, Marilyn Reese, Carly Jefferson, Valerie Wade, Alia Avila, Yasleen Ratliff, Don Cooper, Deanna Sharp, Clint Britt, Omar Wolf, Shyla Gill.
Pilots or what?
Yeah, no, these are passengers. Clay Berry, Felton Dervishi, Curtis Kelly. You want pilots? I'll give you pilots.
I start naming off all these names. I was in the crew lounge.
Oh, really?
That's where I found those two.
Well, we can delight. We can
got a cool name.
we can delight them with 108 units of tea.
You might be able to delight them with your schlong too, but
Yeah, well, power. Let's see here. No, crew lounge, pilots. Let's see here. Prince Fuchs, yeah, there he is. Dario Hunter, Corey Townsend, A.B. Dale, and of course Zadie Austin.
that's kind of funny when we got the same people in the crew lounge. I figured they just randomly generate names.
Well, mine is in the harmless section. I don't know where yours is, but mine is in harmless. Prince Fuchs, harmless. What's that?
Same one, Prince Fuchs was in the harmless.
Yeah. So we got the same ones. That's neat. Okay, anyway, I'm going to get going here, so we'll hopefully run into you tomorrow night or on the weekend.
Well, we'll see. Have a good one.
Take care. Alright everyone, that's it from Darwin Research Facility. Once again, it's 255 Zulu on 19th October 3304. We are, of course, once again at the Darwin Research Facility in California Sector Bravo Victor Yankee Charlie 7. And I guess if you enjoyed tonight's video, please click the I like or subscribe buttons in the YouTube interface. The More slider widget in the YouTube interface will give you access to our websites, which include the Squadron recruitment site. Requires a Microsoft account, but other than that, you can log in at the address specified. Of course, I manage a blog, and a Twitter account is also listed there for Commander Trium and his endeavors, as well as the occasional errata. Nothing as exciting as Donald Trump, but, you know. Anyway, of course, if you are interested in keeping track of these broadcasts, a good way to do that is by clicking on the bell icon if it's available and visible in the YouTube interface. That will tell you when new material, be it recorded or live streamed, is being or has been added to the video flight log archive here on YouTube where you caught tonight's video. Once again, I am Commander Trium. That's it for tonight. Fly safe, Commanders, and have a good night.